Okay. I think it's going live. I think. There we go. Now I think it's live. Okay. So let's get everything set up here. Yeah, you. Trying to remember. Where do I go on here? Okay, so close out of you. Close out of you. Okay, so I have these up. Okay, and now I need to get that up. Okay. Live chat is up. And we should be good to go soon. So live chat's up. The stream is going. I've got my guides for as much as I need them. Okay. So, at this point, I think we're going to close down Chrome because we need to close that down anyway. And I don't need it open at all, technically speaking. I'm going to close it down to save on CPU and everything for the recording. Though admittedly it's not much of an issue until I actually bring up the game, but still. Technically, same could be said for Facecam, so I could pop up my Facecam on here if I wanted to. Ah, I'm in the corner. There we go. Okay. I mean, I guess I could pop up here on the side for now. Just before we get this started. Because obviously this won't be able to stay up once we're going. We will begin in probably a couple minutes here. Just making sure everything's ready. Making sure we're all set. Seeing if anybody comes in, of course. That kind of stuff. Okay, we'll give it till it says 10:05 my time, so about 1 minute here. Approximately. Not necessarily exactly, but... Okay. And we'll see if this recording stream, if this one has any better luck. Though probably not. Sorry. Okay. Everything should be mostly good. So I think we should just begin then. I mean, no reason not to, right? No one's in the chat at the moment, so no one to talk to while waiting. Okay, so let's close out this. As cool as it would be to keep it on, I cannot due to just all the issues it would cause. So let's bring up the emulator. And now we have to open the game. Okay, and now let's open up our save state. Oh shit. Oh shit, hold on. Oh my god. Welp. Let's just turn off that music for now. Checking something here. Wait, actually, we might be good. Hold on. I was gonna say, I think I accidentally just erased the save file on accident. I think I saved over it, but we might actually be good. I might actually just be able to open from the save on the game. I might have just saved myself in that regard. Because I was going to the file on the emulator, and I went to save state instead of load state, and I accidentally saved over the last state because I was trying to open it. But if it's still on here, we might be good. So let me check. That won't tell me anything. Okay, where are we? What do we got? No. No, I must not have saved it via the right way before, because this is definitely not correct based on levels alone, but also based on some of the Pokemon that are in here. We fucked this up. I shouldn't say we. I fucked this up. I mean, there's literally nothing I can do now. The only thing I could do would be to just continue from where that last save is now, which was like 2 saves ago, technically. That would give me basically a mulligan on a lot of stuff that happened, which, like, would be nice. Considering there is a lot of loss in the last stream that I still have not really gotten over. You may have noticed 2 things. I named the last stream Fuck, and I never got a thumbnail up for it. And that's because I was so pissed off last time after I ended the stream that I completely forgot and just never got to it. But yeah, it's like there's not really anything like again unless I mulligan this. But I feel that would be unfair, you know? That would just that would be that wouldn't be right. Even if well, especially since I fucked up. Because I fucked up so bad, it's like that's on me. That's entirely on me. I can't believe I didn't save it normally last time. Like that's weird. Normally I do. Normally I do both. I do the save state and I save it normally, but I guess I didn't. Because overwriting the save state won't overwrite that too, will it? I don't think so. We'll check one more time just to make sure in case I messed anything up again. But that shouldn't do that. So I open this, I open the ROM, and I should be able to just go straight into the I should be able to just go straight into the game and open the file. This is definitely what it showed last time, though. This is like right after I got Psyduck. Dia. And like... wrong button. I mean, the badges won't tell me anything. But like if I look at my map... yeah, I'm in Hearthome instead of Salacian Town. I was in Salacian last time I played. That's where I had gotten when I saved it. So yeah, I don't know if overwriting the save state just also overwrote that, or if I just did forget to save it normally last time. But there's not really anything I can... again, unless I just started over from here, there's not really anything I could do. And I don't really think I feel comfortable doing that. Because everything that did happen, happened, you know? All the Pokemon I lost. There's no getting around that. And it's not like I'm just going to be able to put all those Pokemon away and everything and just start from there, because that's not where I lost them. So it's just like... I can't believe I did this. But maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Because if I'm being completely honest, I don't need to be wearing these at the moment. If I'm being completely honest, I was not enjoying this. I was not enjoying doing this at all, and honestly, the main reason I was still continuing with it is because I felt obligated to. This Nuzlocke has just reaffirmed my hatred for this generation. In fact, it's actually made me more hate it than just regularly dislike it. It's just... it's not viable to do for a Nuzlocke, in my opinion. Unless you know, like... unless you are, what's it called? A competitive style player, a Nuzlocke is pretty much inaccessible in this game. Because you would have to do so much grinding that it just stops being fun. The amount of grinding you would have to do would be so excessive to even stand a chance. Because, again, as I've stated in previous streams, leveling up in this game is just horrible. And they fixed that for later generations, but the fact is, this generation, and even Gen 5, really fucked that up. Really fucked up the experience in leveling, really fucked up just the gameplay experience. And I really can't stand. I really can't stand it. Not to mention, as I've stated before, the Gen 4 Pokemon, the Gen 4 trainers and all are so non-memorable for the most part. They're just, there's nothing really to like about Gen 4 or Gen 5 to another degree as well. It's just so unenjoyable. The story sucks, the characters suck, most of the new Pokemon suck. It's just so bad comparatively. Like if you're just playing normally, that's one thing, but playing a Nuzlocke especially is so much worse because it's like you're going to have a shit ton of deaths. Again, unless you're a competitive player by nature. And the problem is most people aren't competitive players. The majority of Pokemon players are more casual. The thing is, Gen 4, they pretty much made the games only for competitive players. If you're not a competitive player, the games are not going to be fun for you. Because everything is, like, all the mechanics and everything is built around the idea of being a competitive player. All these changes they made, all the difficulty ups and everything, it's like it just doesn't work for casual play as much. Like, even if you're not doing a Nuzlocke, just regularly going through it casually is still going to be excessively unenjoyable. Because Gen 4 has a lot of backtracking with the map, which is annoying as fuck. It has just, again, the insane difficulty that it rises up to compared to other generations. And just the unlikability, unoriginality, just completely unenjoyability of all the story and character elements. It just... So like I said, maybe this is a blessing in disguise, kind of like my fuck up is kind of forcing me to actually just drop this because, you know, I don't like it. I haven't been enjoying it anyways. And especially lately, with all these recent deaths I've had, I've been getting angrier, like really vitriolically angry. Like, I mean, during the streams, like my face cam has been off and everything. So you haven't been able to see it visually, but I've been like really angry. And on top of that, it's like even after I turn off the streams, it's like I'm like hitting stuff. And I mean, honestly, it makes me more angry than stuff like Cuphead or getting over it with Bennett Foddy. That stuff I can handle. That stuff I can be okay with. This is probably the angriest I've ever been playing a game. So I think for just everyone's sake, it would be best to just end it with this. With this fuck up, kind of treating it like a blessing in disguise and just ending the Nuzlocke there. Plus, again, I would have to start over from an earlier point, kind of mulligan a bunch of deaths. And again, I don't think that's fair. But if I'm not going to enjoy it anyways, especially with all the grinding I would have to do just to make sure they don't die again, it's like, what's the point? What's the point? But I don't want to just leave this stream here, and I don't want to just, like, stop this just this suddenly. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get things set up here right now, and we're going to start a Gen 3 Nuzlocke. Because as you remember, I tried doing a Gen 3 Nuzlocke before, and the only reason it didn't work out is because the website, the online emulator I was using, stopped working. Like the website was still up and everything, but the emulator on it just was not working anymore. It wouldn't load up games or anything. So, with that being said, I'm going to get everything I need real quick for a Gen 3 Nuzlocke. This also might not take as much CPU. We'll have to see. So I might be able to actually keep my face cam on for this. I don't know for sure. But let me just because I don't think I have a Gen 3 game downloaded. I can check real quick. Because if I do, it should show up when I open ROM. Let me check real quick. Because if I already have one downloaded, then all I really need to do is get like a background image. Give me a second. Let's go with that. Oh no, I do have Emerald on here. I think I have to, before I can bring it up though, let me get that background first though. I have to unpack the file before I can use it because I don't have it unpacked like with Pearl. But so yeah, we're gonna do Emerald. If this ever does anything here. Okay, I just need a Pokemon Emerald wallpaper basically. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything that shows Rayquaza. Like this is like here's one that's basically just a screen from the opening cinematic, I guess you could call it, for the game. So let me just get that. I'll put it in there. Okay. So now I just have to change that, so I have to figure out exactly which source that is. That's image 2. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep the same little avatar, even though it's basically Dawn. I don't have one made up for May or anything, so... Oh, geez, that's big. Okay, hold on. Fit to screen. There we go. Now I can just shrink this down. Hold on. Let's do that. And then we can raise that up. There. That should be good. And just to show, like, without this on there. So yeah, see? It's just taken from the Pokemon Emerald start screen and everything. There I am. Okay, so once again I have to unpack the Emerald file. So let me get to that real quick. Oh, also I should probably get my starter choice an image of that. I already know what it's going to be. So I can put it up right away. Real quick though, this is in downloads. Come on, let me search. There we go. There should probably only be one thing in here listed for that. I have some save files on here, which were from the online thing, but I can't use those for the for this game. Wait. No, that's not what I want to do. Extract. Here. Okay. Okay, so it should be set. So, we are going to still close out of Chrome though, just to be safe. Actually, before we do that, crap, I already closed out. We're actually going to restart the stream because we're going to restart it as a Emerald stream. This is going to be the last of the Pearl Nuzlocke streams. And we're just going to start an entirely new stream for Emerald. Which means I have to go back into the studio. Because I'm going to have to change that. So yeah, I apologize for royally fucking up there. But yeah, not really much of anything I could do about that. So let me change the title of this stream just right now. To sudden end. I mean, it fits, right? And then we will end the stream. So, see you all in a moment for the first Emerald Nuzlocke